Martell tried to spin the story afterward. Instead of keeping quiet, instead of taking that guilty plea as a wake-up call, he doubled down. He reached out to blogger Tasha K., who was known for stirring up drama, and sent her a text message so arrogant and dismissive that it made everybody's blood boil. In that message, Martell laughed off Melody's claims, basically saying, "Man, she'll do anything to sell those products." Can you imagine? The mother of his children is out here speaking about real harassment, real abuse, and his response is to say she's just trying to sell hair and skincare products. That shows you how delusional this man has become. It didn't stop there. He even bragged about only having to pay a $300 fine. Acting like that was some kind of victory, like he had beaten the system, like he was untouchable. But here's the truth. Pleading guilty is not a win. Paying a fine is not a badge of honor. That's an admission of guilt, a legal record that follows him forever. The fact that he couldn't see that and was even smirking about it proves how far gone he really is. Martell truly thinks he's invincible. He thinks he can keep harassing Melody, keep using other women to attack her, keep threatening her, and nothing will happen. That's a dangerous mindset, because it means he has no fear of consequences. Now, let's talk about Jason, because Martell dragged him into this too. Jason is the security guard Melody hired after things started escalating. At first, he was only hired for one night at a comedy event. But when Martell exposed Melody's home address through court paperwork, literally putting her address out there for strangers to see, she was forced to call Jason back. Melody didn't feel safe in her own home because the father of her kids made her location public. That's not just disrespectful, that's dangerous. That's life-threatening. So Jason stepped in. He sat outside her house, keeping watch, doing exactly what a professional security guard should do. But instead of owning up to the fact that his own actions forced Melody into that situation, Martell turned it around and started spreading lies. He accused Melody of dating Jason, of sleeping with him, of being in a relationship. Even stood outside the courthouse yelling, "You and your man Jason, it's over for both of y'all." To me, that didn't sound like shade, that sounded like a straight-up threat. Saying it's over for both of y'all is not a joke. And for him to say that right after pleading guilty makes it even scarier. The saddest part in all of this is that Martell and Melody have 4 innocent children together, kids who didn't ask for any of this. Kids who deserve peace, love, and stability from both parents. Instead, they're seeing their father harass their mother, call her names, threaten her, and spread lies about the people protecting her. What kind of message does that send? What does that do to their mental health? But Martell doesn't care. He's too busy worrying about his image, too busy trying to tear Melody down, too busy running to bloggers like Tasha K. to push his side of the story. And let's not forget, Melody has receipts. She has police reports. She has documentation of times Martell physically assaulted her. She has proof of when he pulled out a weapon and threatened her. Yet Martell acts like he's innocent, even saying, "If I really did all that, I'd be under the jail." But we all know the truth, the justice system doesn't always protect women the way it should. Too often, men like Martell don't get punished the way they deserve. That's why Melody has had to fight so hard just to be heard, just to have her safety taken seriously. Now, some of y'all are probably wondering, where does Arione Curry fit into all this? Well, let's talk about her. Arione has been the side piece for years. Martell once called her a peasant, yet he keeps dragging her into the drama. Instead of walking away, instead of choosing peace, Arione keeps showing up. She was right. They're outside the courthouse harassing Melody right alongside Martell, shouting in the background, adding fuel to the fire, playing right into Martell's obsession with making Melody miserable. And the saddest part, she doesn't even realize she's being used. Martell will never choose her. He will never give her the respect or title she wants. She's just a pawn. And when he's done using her, he'll toss her aside again. In the meantime, she's helping him tear down another woman, another mother, just to feel like she has. some kind of power. What makes all of this worse is how some women online are actually defending Martell. I've seen the panels, the comments, the excuses. Women saying, "Oh, Melody deserves it. She's just as bad. She's toxic too." That makes my blood boil. How can you, as a woman, as a mother, as a human being, look at another woman being harassed, threatened, and dragged by her ex and say she deserves it? That's heartless. And if you defend an abuser today, what happens when it's your daughter, your sister, or your niece tomorrow? Will you still defend him then? And remember, this isn't just about Melody. Martell has shown this same behavior toward other women too. He cursed out producers on Love and Marriage, Huntsville. He disrespected Carlos King, the man who gave him a platform. He constantly attacks Letitia, Marsa, and anyone who doesn't agree with him. Martell has proven time and time again that he doesn't respect women, doesn't respect authority, and doesn't respect boundaries. If people keep brushing this off as just reality TV drama, they're enabling him to keep going. And here's the part y'all don't want to miss. Melody isn't staying silent anymore. She clapped back at Martell's lies, exposed the parts of the police report he conveniently left out, and made it clear she's done protecting him. She's finally ready to tell the full truth. This is the part where the mask really starts. Slipping off Martell's face, and once you hear everything, you'll understand why fans are more disgusted and shocked than ever before. Melody made it clear during her live that she's no longer holding back. For years, she tried to co-parent quietly. She tried to keep certain details private. And she even tried to protect Martell's image because at the end of the day, that's still the father of her children, but that protection is over. She's finally telling it, all the police reports, the threats, the constant harassment. And